Hello.
And welcome to Film Bastards.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to episode 619 of Film Bastards. It's kind of a numeric palindrome if you kind of like twist it around a little bit.
It's a flippy one, yeah, if you turn the camera as you're going around.
Yeah, so that will sate me for a bit. My name is Ian. I am unemployed for 4 days and will be embracing it on this show and for the next 4 days. I am Ian. I am joined by
Becky. Hello, everybody.
And Mark. Hello, everybody.
Hello, one and all. Okay, on this week's show, we've got a couple of main reviews for you. I don't think any of us ended up seeing The Moment.
No, I was going to have my perfect moment on Tuesday morning, but it slipped away from me.
It is... No one's talking about that film.
No, it's weird. The only person I've heard talking about it is our good friend Noel. That is it.
Yeah.
But in saying that, I know that a lot of the guys from my work were going on... I'm off this week, but they were going on Monday night to see it.
Yeah. I mean, we'll catch up with it anyway. But so we are, though, going to be reviewing Gore Verbinski's return after a good long while away, with pretty of the times AI threat sci-fi. Good luck, have fun, don't die, which is very fun to say, by the way. And
holy shit! His last one was Cure for Wellness.
A Cure for Wellness, which was well before COVID.
That was 10 years ago, 2016. Wow.
Yeah, mad. And we're also going to be doing a film that I feel like has been trailering for the last 3 years. The insanely overcast Cold Storage. So we will get into that. Do you ever want to see Liam Neeson and Leslie Manville as a pair of government agent scientist people? Well, here you go.
Yep.
Did not know Leslie Manville was in this. Saw her and was like, what the fuck is she doing here?
I was very much, yeah. Which sort of was like, wait, that? No. Yep, no, yeah, it is. Leslie Manville.
I'll also say, just before I forget, a brilliant example of dead before their name appears in the opening credits for Saoirse Bacon. That was great.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll also do some what we've been watching. Becky, I believe, has completed Silent Hill F, so we'll be hearing about that, I'm sure. Looking forward to it. And it's also Resident Evil Requiem Eve. Congrats to all who celebrate. And, we'll talk some trailers as well. We are a Pod Syndicate podcast, so please do listen to like-minded shows such as Chinstroker vs. Punter, The Rewatch Project, Entertainment Landfill, and The Good, the Bad, and the Odd. I don't think we need to talk about BAFTAs or anything like that. Absolute shit show, and I feel really bad for everybody behind I Swear, because my God, did that Best Actor win get overshadowed, and... well done, whoever the fuck produced that thing. You fucked it so bad.
Yeah. Just like it just always refers me back to the a moment where I think the audio for a really, really bad VAR decision was like put out there into the, what is it, to prove how it was actually dealt with, the VAR, where the VAR guy is going, no, you've got it wrong, what are you doing? And the officials just going, good process lads, well done. As the VAR, the technician's going, what are you talking about? It's wrong. And anything like that just makes my brain just go, good process lads.
Oh yeah, no, that's good. We'll talk about the Oscars in a couple of weeks. Nobody knows anything apart from Jessie Buckley's going to win Best Actress.
Yeah, it does seem pretty up. It does seem like the air is slipping out of the Charlemagne balloon. I do think that the person to blame for all of it is Timothy Chalamet.
He's been a bit of a cock, innit?
He's walking around like he's already won it.
Yeah.
It will be incredible if he doesn't win it. Will be.
Yeah.
I wonder if the mask slips in any way. That will be interesting. Like
Yeah.
if he takes it in good grace, that will be a real statement from him.
That's it, yeah. He's got to kind of take it in good grace. But I mean, that interview he did with that little one-on-one thing he did with Matthew McConaughey was good. But he still comes across as a bit of a knob on that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. The thing is, if DiCaprio were doing any campaigning whatsoever, it would be, Chalamet is actually done. The fact that the BAFTA just went randomly to the dude from I Swear, I don't know how much that actually means.
That's BAFTA have form for doing this though a little bit, don't they? Going, right, we've got an opportunity to give it to a British actor or film. Let's do it. And I haven't seen it, but from everybody you speak to who's seen it, it's very it's very much given as like the same thing. Is look, he's really really good in it.
I just that film, I just can't get over that in my mind. It's vegetables with swearing.
The thing is, I think a lot of anything with Peter Mullen in it is vegetables with swearing.
Sure.
And Peter Mullen is fantastic in anything he's ever in, but he's usually in things that are a bit like, this is either hard to watch or a little bit of hard work.
Yeah, no, exactly. But I don't know. I'll probably watch it at some point. It'll be on Prime or something at some point, and I'll watch it. But anyway, we'll talk about Oscars in a couple of weeks. I won't be doing Oscarbation this week. I'm going to be a couple of weeks into a new job, and I cannot say I need the day off 2 weeks in for the Oscars.
I think I might still do it.
Yeah, you just
Great.
for something else.
Because it's only 2 weeks in. They already asked me for my confirmed holiday dates, and it's a done deal. But it's fine. But yeah, if either of you are still doing it, then great, and I can put the show together. Right, trailers. I've watched a couple of shit ones, and I can't remember if I've watched any good ones.
I've watched at least I've watched 2 good ones and 3 good ones actually. Actually, yeah, 3 good ones and some shit ones.
Okay.
And did we talk about Toy Story?
No, wasn't out this time. It wasn't out when we last recorded.
Right. So yeah, there's another Toy Story trailer, and it do you know what it is? It's old people going, "Oh, kids don't play with toys anymore. All they're interested in is things with screens. They don't play with toys not like back in our day." The movie.
Yes.
I mean, apparently it's really good, but I do wonder if that's coming from a bunch of Hollywood people in their 40s and 50s.
I mean, I just don't care anymore. Toy Story shouldn't have 5 movies.
No.
Like, it just shouldn't. And I saw a thing about it saying, I've seen, not even one thing, I've seen 3 or 4 things saying, oh my god, the blink and you'll miss it moment in Toy Story where you spot that Woody has a bald patch in this. And it's like, they literally mention it within the film, in the trailer. Like, it's not a blink and you'll hidden like fucking Easter egg.
Yeah, no, they make a joke. Yeah.
Yeah, they make a joke about it. It's like, one person decided, just saw like a screenshot and went, ooh, that, I'll write a whole thing about it, but didn't actually take the actual time to watch the 2.5 minute trailer.
So what's the vibe? Like the paint's worn off or something?
Yeah. It's a clever, what is it? It's a clever touch. I quite like that. It's quite a fun little thing.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm just an evil iPad.
It is the fact. It is just the fact that the iPad does actually seem to be evil. Like it does. It is going to be the bad guy. Is a bit. I think you probably need to come to where kids are these days, and
this isn't going to be like the kids aren't going to be sympathetic to this plight. They're going to be on the iPad side.
The other bit there is what I would say is just out of curiosity, are you going to be able to watch this on Disney Plus on an iPad?
Well, yeah, quite. And I don't know, man. I mean, like, if it's all like wistful nostalgia for your old toys and stuff like that, do you know what the toys I had were? Fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers. Yeah, and that was all just fucking corporate bollock bits of plastic as well. You know,
it does feel a little bit like it's harking back to a nostalgia time that is for people in their like 60s and 70s, not for people in their... Like I say, it's going to be fascinating to see how kids react to this one. But I genuinely don't think this is actually made for kids now.
No.
And that's where where Pixar are missing a trick.
I mean, it's going to be interesting because like Hoppers comes out for previews this weekend. I'm really looking forward to that, and lots is as well. And I feel like Hoppers is going to do better with kids than Toy Story 5 will.
Yeah, that's it.
I feel like Hoppers looks shit, but really funny. Like I'm in two places with it. Like I'm looking at it as an adult, going, "Oh, this looks fucking shit, doesn't it?" But the child in me is just laughing. And the bit where she's texting the guy, she gets his name wrong, and she's like, "Harry, LOL, Jerry." Just cracks me up, and I don't know why.
Really, it makes me want to peel my face off and throw it at something.
I don't know. I think Hoppers looks fun.
I am pumped for Hoppers. We're seeing it Saturday or Sunday, and I can't wait.
Is anyone pumped for Pretty Lethal?
Oh shit, doesn't
it? Yeah.
I mean, it. I mean, at least they swerve away from it actually just being Temu Ballerina. I don't know. I kind of feel like is it actually for us kind of thing. Like I feel like if I show Lottie the trailer for that, she'd be like, yeah, I'm in.
I feel like if you can't move the top half of your face anymore, then just fucking retire in dignity.
Oh, Uma Thurman looks.
Yeah.
There's a point where she's talking and you're going, oh, you can't pronounce that word, not because of your accent, but because the top half of your mouth doesn't move.
That one shot where it's like the guy's on the ground and then just in the foreground you see like the ballerina tippy toes. I thought that was alright. Like, I don't know. I am fully prepared for this to be shit. I'm also fully prepared for it to be a 7 out of 10 perfectly decent time.
I would love a 7 out of 10 perfectly decent time with it.
I think it could be.
I'd settle for that. What else have we got? Newborn. Did you watch
I have no idea what the fuck it's about. Like it.
Yeah. I have no idea what it's about, but I looked at it and went, go on then.
Yeah.
Like, David Oyelowo doing this kind of thing and screaming a lot. Yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah. Did you guys see the trailer for The Gates?
No.
Right. This fucking thing. Watch it later or something. But basically, they announced that James Van Der Beek died, and then like a day or two later, this trailer comes out and James Van Der Beek's in it, and it just smelt like this thing has been on the shelf for 5 years, and now they've got an excuse to actually try and get some sort of like, oh, you know, people might be interested in it if they can say it is his last film or something. The timing was fucking bizarre.
Yeah, that feels a bit icky, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, it's basically like the this group of guys think they're taking a shortcut through a gated community, but it turns out they're being trapped by like the wealthy people who want to kill them.
Fair enough. That sounds like something I've seen about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, it sounds like Florida, but yeah.
Another film that I watched, a trailer that I watched where I have no idea what's going on, but I also just don't care, is A24's Backrooms.
I mean, this was a trailer just purely for, like, DiCaprio meme, wasn't it? Like, it is literally just for people who know whatever the fuck this is to go, oh, that's coming out.
Yeah. And I was just watching it going, I don't care.
Hey, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued. Like, this whole kind of, like, liminal space horror thing is... I find that quite interesting. Like, I think I talked on the show a little while back about the game Exit 8. Which, oh man, when we went away with our friends a couple of weekends back, we took the PlayStation. The kids had a ball playing that game, trying to figure out all the anomalies and stuff. And the trailer for the film came out a couple of weeks back, and it looks really fucking, like, game respectful, you know. And, like, the Backrooms is in this kind of genre. And I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of
good cast,
kind of intrigued, and yeah, the cast is good. Who's in it?
It's Chiwetel Ejiofor is there, Mark Duplass, Ryan Sieve, and Finn Bartlett. What do I know him from? Finn Bennett. What was he in? He was in something, wasn't he, recently? That was good. I was in that Warfare, wasn't he? Yeah, that was it.
Okay, I mean, this is the thing, though. This film is not going to be paying people a lot of money to be in it. So
no.
So it feels like the thing actually attracting the people to it might well be okay, this is actually kind of like an interesting, you know, YouTube video creators seem to be becoming a bit of a thing. That it's an interesting concept. It feels like they might be like, okay, let's just give some experimental shit a go. So I'm not against that, and the whole A24 of it all as well. I mean, again, they're just like chucking shit at the wall and seeing what sticks at the moment.
Yeah, they do appear to be churning things out like a motherfucker, don't they?
Yeah, they do. But I'd like another trailer that actually gives me some indication of what the film is. But fine. Mm-hmm. It's a new generation of like horror filmmakers that are young and hopefully have a nasty streak to them. That's what I want.
Yeah. Well, talking of young horror makers that look like they have a nasty streak to them, did you watch the trailer for Touch Me?
No.
This looks fucking great. So
looks intriguing.
What's the concept?
So basically, it's a guy who is weirdly like enigmatic and seemingly like hot, but it's Lou Taylor Pucci, the actor who's playing it, but he's a bit off kilter. But it turns out, this is all in the trailer, it turns out he's an alien.
Cool.
But he's doing, like, he's wanting to take over the world. And then you've got these two friends, a girl and a gay dude, who are kind of in a throuple with the alien guy.
Yeah.
Who, from the trailer, they both agree that what he's doing is wrong, but he also, they seem to just like fucking him. So then they have a little bit of a, no, you need to go and tell people what he's doing. I'll stay here and make sure he's alright. It's like, no, you need to go and tell people what he's doing, and I'll stay here and make sure that everything's alright. As the guys just started doing like all these like bidding for taking over the world. It just looks very, very silly, but very stylish and very quite gnarly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm up for it. It looks fun.
Yeah, it definitely looks interesting.
Yeah. Great line in the trailer of kind of always expected aliens to be real, just didn't realise that I'd find out in a real life hentai show.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I've got two more. What else have you got here?
I don't have anything. I've missed a couple. I know I have, but yeah, go on.
Is God is?
Yeah, I looked at the title and I was just like, okay, it feels like it's going to be religion-y, and didn't watch it, but apparently it's not.
No, it looks like a blaxploitation movie. Two sisters go to see their dying mother, and the dying mother's one wish for what they need to do is go and kill their evil father. And so they have to go on like a revenge mission to kill their father. But there's all kinds of like craziness happening in between there and there.
Yeah.
It looks quite good. I've just looked at its IMDb and it's 2.5 hours long.
That was 20.
So yeah, not as sure anymore. What did you think of that one, Bex?
I'd watch that for 2 hours, 20 minutes. It looks interesting.
Okay. And then, Hamlet. Riz Ahmed doing Hamlet.
That fucker's already out over here. I think it came out like a week or two ago.
Did it?
Yeah.
I will catch up with that on streaming services when it lands. I'm very much kind of like, I am kind of done with Shakespeare now. Can we all put a bit of a moratorium on it? But then this does look really quite good, to be honest.
Yeah, it does. The thing is, Shakespeare stuff can just fucking get in the bin for the most part.
Yeah.
But when someone does something interesting with it, it is...
I think... Yeah, no, I agree. It is when someone does interesting in it. I think it is just... Actually, I am interested in a Shakespeare that's set in a modern setting, but uses the original text, it would appear.
I don't think it's using the original dialogue.
I think it does, yeah.
It doesn't seem to be from the trailer.
I think it'll be from the trailer. And then when you throw in the fact that it's Riz Ahmed, who I think makes incredibly interesting decisions. Joe Alwyn, Art Malik, it's always good seeing him in things. Then Timothy Spall and Moyford Clark. That's an interesting cast. That is a string of actors where I'm like, yeah, whenever you see them in something, they always do seem to elevate it a little bit. It seems to go up. So if you've got all of those people together, then that's quite fucking interesting.
I feel like it's got Thursday night written all over it. Thursday night's like your midweek series movie night.
Yeah.
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 Nice.
So yeah, but I think that's it for trailers.
Okie dokie. Let's get into a review then, and we'll kick it off with Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Directed by Gore Verbinski and starring Sam Rockwell, Juno Temple, Hayley Lou Richardson, Michael Pena, Zazie Beetz, and Asim Chowdhury. A man from the future arrives at a diner in Los Angeles where he must recruit the precise combination of disgruntled patrons to join him on a one-night quest to save the world from the terminal threat of a rogue artificial intelligence. Bex, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty buzzed for this, which can sometimes be a bit of a recipe for disaster. When you've got high expectations. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. I thought it had a really nice zany energy to it, but without veering too far into stupidity for the most part for me. I thought all the supporting cast were really good. Sam Rockwell obviously is really good in it. I feel like it could have maybe had a bit more to it with regards to... I don't know, I think it might have been quite fun to see more of like previous attempts that had gone wrong and how they'd gone wrong. That would have been fun and gory and enjoyable. I liked the cat giraffe centaur thing.
That thing ruled.
And I love the fact that it wasn't a happy ending. And it was just like, oh no, it didn't work.
Because, I mean, like, all spoilers all the time and whatnot, but, like, just to call that out, I thought that was really interesting how it wasn't a happy ending, but there was also a nugget of hope. Like, I thought that was really, really well played. Even though that hope was also kind of horrific.
Infect everyone with the allergy to Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just thought it was really good. I mean, the twist was not terribly well concealed, but
that it didn't.
That she was his mum.
Oh, that twist, yeah, that was. I thought, yeah.
But I don't think there's anyone really that's particularly bad in it. Like, there's no one that you'd look at and go, maybe the lady that just wanted pie. She could have been binned off.
But she was pretty quickly.
No, not as quickly as Bob with his gun, and he probably provided more to the overall vibes.
Yeah, but he buggered children, didn't he?
No, he didn't bugger children.
He was a scoutmaster.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, really, really, really enjoyed it.
Very good. Mark?
I think I enjoyed it less. I would say that take out Sam Rockwell's performance, and I think you barely have a movie. I didn't really get on with it. And I quite like all of the people that are the supporting characters within it. Like, I like all of those actors. I just felt... When you get the first one where it's, we're going to show you Bla's backstory. And you're like, are we just going to get how they all ended up there? Because the more interesting movie, like you said there, Bex, is the failed attempts at these things happening. That is more interesting than the bits that you get of them there. I didn't really care that much. Rockwell's great in it, but you're basically dressing up Rockwell a little bit silly and asking him to just interact with the world as if it doesn't actually mean anything and just be charismatic. And Sam Rockwell just kind of does that in general, I think.
I did enjoy him saying that his outfit was the height of fashion in the future. That was good.
Yep, a bit like that, and it was fun. When he says the line about that, that this will be it, this will save the bit. Oh, we'll just have a bit of a crazy night. My brain just went, I don't think the movie that we're about to see actually works. I think they end up back here at the end of this. And I think that we're just seeing one of the attempts. And I just thought, that's a very Gore Verbinski thing to do. To show you it and then go, but it's not that. And I think once I did that, I was checking out mentally a little bit, I think, with it. So I think that might have affected and that wasn't me going, I've cracked this, so I'm bored with it now. It was just a little bit like, that felt a little bit pointed. Like I said, I didn't click with it as much. I don't think.
That's fine. You're allowed to be wrong.
I mean, I think I'm kind of between the two of you on this one. Rockwell's absolutely the highlight, and I think the ensemble cast are all decent. I think the screenplay definitely needed more work. I had a lot of questions through it, and it kind of feels like by the end, it's like, well, yeah, but it's all just like a simulation driven by AI. So the fact it doesn't there's bits that don't make sense is almost like a meta commentary on AI just spinning out bollocks.
Yeah, but then that just feels like an excuse for
poor screenwriting.
Yeah. It's the not Wizards did it, it's AI did it, so it was bound to be a bit shit.
Exactly. And it was like, to be honest, all the way through, I was like, right, so every time he's in that house, they're ambushed by different things, and the cat giraffe centaur thing, like I was just like, all right, well, this is AI, so they're stuck in some sort of simulation then, yeah?
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, they are at the end. And even at the end where it's like, we're just going to infect everybody with this allergy to Wi-Fi thing. But it felt to me like they were just stuck in a simulation. So maybe it's actually not going to do anything. But by the end, I don't know. Like, why the AI boy was telling Juno Temple, this is what you need to do, and was actually on their side, I don't know. Because that wasn't her son. And there's just things like that through the film. But I will say, I liked Juno Temple and Hayley Lou Richardson. I thought they played their kind of like pain, but in different ways well. And I thought the Hayley Lou Richardson bit with the guy just starting at like, yeah, I don't touch Wi-Fi, I don't touch the internet, and like as soon as he gets that headset thing, then starting to question reality. That felt, I mean, even though it's also who the fuck sent him the headset, that I don't believe that was answered at all.
I think he definitely ordered that himself. And just expected it to have been out when it arrived.
Fucking hell. I mean, maybe, yeah. But
You mean the guy who, if this had been cast 20 years ago, would have been Chad Michael Murray?
And like 10 years ago would have been Wyatt Russell.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
You know, I liked that. I liked his kind of descent in, you know, like when she comes back and she's just like, have you been in that all day? You know, yeah, you haven't moved. That is something that if I let myself, I would absolutely do, which is why I'm interested in video games, but I really try not to play them because I would do that. That they are Moorish in that way, but then the way
there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. But
that's I don't have any control for it to be once in a while. So
I'm feeling very judged right now.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, we'll get to that later.
I'm joking.
We'll talk about that later. But then the whole I'm in there, and it's better than this reality, and I think it's more real than this reality, so I'm going to move there thing feels like a thing that if you gave a lot of people that choice, like unsocialized guys who COVID obviously didn't help, but just do spend a lot of their time doing that, they would make that choice. But it did also feel a little finger waggy, and it's like, so you can't enjoy this at all. You can't have video games as a hobby because basically you're just going to get sucked into the Matrix. It felt judgy. There's an air about the film that does feel judgy in that way, which I maybe slightly vibe against. But at the same time, I thought Hayley Lou Richardson and Juno Temple played it well.
I think I said that to you actually in that Abex after we watched it, that at points it does feel a little bit like a man in, how old is Gorbinsky? Must be in his 60s, 61, of going, bloody teenagers, all they do is talk, is just on the phones all the bloody time, bloody teenagers. It's like, mate, you should have a look at your generation, because your generation ain't exactly not constantly on their fucking phones nowadays. There's a little bit of that.
I mean, you say that, and we had this conversation at the time, and then we went somewhere. I can't remember where it was we went.
The pub. They weren't teenagers, Becky.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, but they were young people.
Right, but they're not. I'm just saying that I think there's an element of. I think that boomers are just as bad as teenagers for having been on their phones constantly.
I don't know that I necessarily agree with that.
What does your dad do the first time you go around to their house? Tries to show you something on his phone every single time.
Right, but they're not just sat not having conversations and staring at their phones.
But
kids are really bad for it.
I don't think they are as much anymore. Like, genuinely, I work with kids and they're not as bad as people seem to think they are. And
they're not going to be at work, are they?
Well, even like on their breaks, they're not. Most reading books now, it's a weird thing.
I will say it's like lots. Like I know a lot of people have things to say about Roblox and whatnot, and you do have to parental control the shit out of Roblox. But when she's on Roblox, she's constantly chatting and laughing with her friends, and I'm a little bit like I maybe don't have a problem with this because she is interacting with her friends and being absolutely honest. And this might be a little bit fucking small c conservative of me. I'd maybe rather she was doing that at Friday night at 10 o'clock than being fucking outside. Yeah, like with her friends, you know. So I don't know, man. It's complicated and it's a morass. But like I say, the film does just feel a bit. Technology is all bad. We've got to be really wary of all of this shit. And we can't even have a smidge of the benefit of it. In fact, the only way to actually save the world is to
turn off
stop
Wi-Fi.
the world from having Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
you know. But saying all that, I thought it was funny. Sam Rockwell was cracking. I thought it looked great. I thought it had some really interesting imagery. And you know, it's a fun time. Was I maybe a little bit disappointed? Yes. But it's a fun time.
Yeah, I think I'm touching cloth with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way too long. Like, this is one of my issues is a little bit when you have high concept things like this. You've either got to, if you're going to be 2.5 hours long, which they can be 2.5 hours long, high concept things, you've got to really pack an awful lot into those 2.5 hours. You've got to almost feel like, right, that could have been 3 hours long.
Yeah.
When it's 2.5 hours long, but you go, right, this maybe could have been 90 minutes and better. You know, there was a lot of, like, there's a good, 5 to 10 minutes of it in that house. Like, a montage of them, barricading everything, and then saying, oh, why don't we just walk across there? Oh, because there'll be this, and them naming things, and all those things coming out. That could have all been done in, a minute. And I get the feeling, historically, it would have been. If this had been directed by Burton or John Carpenter 30, 40 years ago, it would have been 96 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
And I just think it'd have been better for it. I think there's either a longer cut where you get a load of the what previously happened scenes shot in it when he's going around the diner explaining you did this, having little flashback moments within it for those bits. That would have stretched it out. And then a story that kind of stretched it out. I mean, there is a great moment where Sam Rockwell punches a child in the face, which was brilliant.
That was ace.
Yeah. But, yeah, I'm touching cloth with it.
That's fair.
How's the poll?
The poll is...
So I'm just assuming Bex is definitely not shit. Sorry, dude.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
it is. Yeah. It's touching cloth 100%. Everyone was touching cloth with it.
Is that me?
Except you. Any?
It felt a bit like...
No, I was definitely not shit. Thank you very much.
Oh,
yeah.
Fair. Sorry, Ian. It felt a bit, what's his name? Jean-Pierre Jeunet.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. There's that Jeunet in it.
Yeah.
And I think...
You're right. Yeah,
I am
you're
very
a big
much
fan.
down for his bullshit.
That's a really, really fucking good comparison. You're bang on. That does feel like a film he'd make. Yeah, no, fair play. Speaking of insightful, the new trailer for Mortal Kombat 2 just came out by the looks of it, and I want to watch it.
Okay.
We're only 40 minutes in, and we've already done the main review.
Yeah. The new Mortal Kombat trailer is there.
Let's all watch it and comment.
Yeah. Let's go.
Right.
Oh, just Got an advert for a pizza coming on it.
I've got an ad for Monzo, and then I've got an ad for Domino's.
I've said the Domino's one, and now I've got one about a pad. Right, I paused it when the actual trailers come on, so we can watch it. Yeah. So give me a shout when you're ready. Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's Johnny Stark. Ah, he looks pissed off. Some spanky things.
I do want to know what makes a hero. What is it then?
Yeah, oh, some fucking lightning.
I love how they've just completely fucked off whoever that guy was who was the lead in the first one.
Yeah. I mean, who was that?
That's some real fucking poochie died on the way to his home planet. Shit, that.
It is weird that this is like a sequel to a film that came out, what, like 4 or 5 years ago now?
Yeah, and it's a summer movie, because apparently it tested fucking amazing.
Yeah. And the other one like did like way better than they expected, didn't it? So
yeah.
Because it's fucking mint.
I mean, it is very fun, yeah. I mean, this looks good. It looks really
Honestly,
good.
has that guy who was in the first one been in this trailer once?
No. I don't think he's allowed. I reckon right now he's in a basement somewhere, watching a jar, keeping an eye on a bee. I like the fact that it does appear like it's set in like the different backgrounds of the games.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
Oh, that was good, wasn't it? That guy nailed the get over here.
Johnny will definitely die.
That's going to be a laugh, that.
Yep. I have a feeling
That's exactly what you want on May the 8th, I swear.
Yep.
Not us.
Oh, well, actually, yeah, for us, it'll be May the 12th, won't it?
Maybe the 13th.
We're on a holiday.
Are you going to Greece again?
Yeah.
The same place?
Yep.
That's great. For context, if listeners don't know, you guys started going to this place in Greece a few years back, and now you go to literally the same place every year.
Yes.
Because you just know it's going to be good.
Yep.
There's no disappointment.
Yep. That's it. It cuts out a large chunk of my anxiety about travelling. And that is a good thing, because, like, bear in mind that we know we're going. We haven't booked it yet, have we? But we know we're going, and we haven't booked it yet because we haven't got around there yet. And previously, it's never gone up in price, has it? But a couple of times it has come down in price a little bit. But I'm already getting a little bit of anxiety about what time we need to set off.
Oh wow!
Oh no! And listeners, like this actually could be a short one, so I'm gonna indulge my instinct here. What time? Give times. What, like, how far to the airport? What time's your flight?
So we are looking. I think our flight is what time?
I don't know. We haven't fully decided yet, have we? I think it's about 7.
That's not going to help his anxiety if you don't know.
He needs to just fucking get a grip, doesn't he?
I think it's about 7ish. So we have to get there. Like it's about a 2.5 hour journey, isn't it?
Guys, airport hotel, that shit. Come
No.
on.
Oh no, it's worse.
We've done that before.
What?
We did that before, and we actually worked it out. It saved us about an hour, and it was actually, it made me worse, didn't it?
Yeah.
It made me worse for some reason.
I don't like it. I don't. You basically, you're going to sleep for like a couple of hours. I'd rather not sleep. I'd rather just like get through it and then sleep on a plane.
Yeah, you sleep on planes, don't you?
I have in the last few times.
I can't sleep on planes. So yeah, so I think we'll be setting off. We've got to get there for, let's say, 4:30. So we'll probably set off about 2 a.m. I'm alright with that.
Fair enough. I think you're fucking mad. Airport hotels are one of God's great gifts. And that's all I have to say about the matter.
Yeah, I mean, we say we've done the airport hotel. I think it was the last time that put us off, wasn't it? The other times we were all right there, but it's just we ended up having to go into like Manchester Direct, didn't we? No, we went to Trafford Centre, didn't we, from it to eat?
Yeah, do you know what? Which was great, to be perfectly honest with you. We went to the Trafford Centre and went to the food court and like chilled out and stuff like that. But
I got double anxiety because I got anxiety about going to the hotel and then getting up the next morning.
And they were really, really rude, actually.
Yeah, they were, actually, to be fair.
So,
Okay.
I mean, I don't think I was rude back. But, like, when we booked it, our parking was included at the airport hotel. And then we got there, they said, oh no, it's no longer included, it's now a chargeable thing. We were like, right, but the website says parking included. And they're like, oh yeah, it is now a chargeable thing. I'm like, alright, well how much is it? £25.
for a few hours, basically.
And so I was like, right, fine, we'll pay it. So paid it, and then so there was something. That was it. We moved because you had to put what plot you were in, didn't you? And then when we were going across to I'd said to them, "Oh, we're gonna go out, but I just need to tell you if it's a different plot." And like, "Oh yeah, but just to be."
Can't guarantee
you a space. And I just kind of said, like, Lutz just went, pardon? She's like, can't you see space? Well, I've just paid you £25, so yeah, you can. And she said, well, we can't. I was like, I paid for my space. I said, so you didn't tell me I couldn't leave it.
Yeah.
Christ. Alright, yeah, I mean, that is going to give you anxiety. Fair enough.
So yeah. But yeah, we're looking forward to it.
I just like the day before we flew back from Japan, we literally had a hotel room in Tokyo Haneda Airport, and like we had like runway view, so it was like literally just like
that's like the airport then.
Yeah, dude, like you open the curtains and there's planes taxiing around. It was ace, and like obviously it was soundproofed up to like no one's business. But yeah, no, because we had like a 9 a.m. flight, and it was like 14-hour flight. So like I just wanted to be, I mean, like to be fair, being well rested was probably a really bad idea because of the time difference. Because I managed to sleep on the plane, so it was. Let me try and work this out. 9 a.m. flight, which got in at what would have felt like about 11 o'clock at night, but it was actually like about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I managed to sleep a few hours on the plane, and we had booked an airport hotel by the airport, because we were thinking like, I'm going to be fucked and it's not going to be safe to drive. But in fact, I was all right. So we actually just drove home, and then literally I woke up at 3 a.m. the next morning, and I was just like, I'm fucking awake. like I cannot go back to sleep. My body is just like, yeah, it's wake up time now. And I've never experienced anything like that, but then again, I've never like gone that far across the world. You know, and it's mad how that works.
Yeah, that's like the proper full blown, like, that's what jet lag is, not what people say when they've been on a 2-hour flight to Spain. Yeah,
exactly. And it's like, God, in a couple of years' time, we're planning on doing a 3-weeker, which will be Singapore, New Zealand to see Mike and family, which will be amazing, and Hawaii.
Ooh,
but
nice.
then, I know. But then at least we're splitting it up a bit as well. But then Hawaii back to the UK is going to be something.
I remember at an employment that I was previously in, someone calling in sick with jet lag because they had really bad jet lag. And then when they came back, I had to do their return to work interview. And I'm not giving anything away, okay, because there's no names or anything like that. When they said, what was the problem? They said, it's jet lag. I said, all right, cool. And I just conversationally said, I didn't know you'd been away. Where did you go? And she went, Dublin. And so I just
So is that like the 8 hours lost due to a hangover?
I said, like, Dublin? And you've got jet lag? It's like, yeah. It's like, how did you get there? Did you fly? It's like, no, I went on the ferry. And honestly,
that's great.
It's like I was being like punked. I was desperately trying not to laugh. And then I got out of the thing, and the other members of the management team just sort of said to me, like, "Oh, you all right and everything?" I was like, "Yep." I'm like, so what was the issue? We had to note it all down with a system where we noted things down into what is it to make sure that you weren't getting, because sometimes they'd all start to use the same excuses. And yeah, just to say it, and everyone just sort of went, what did you say? I was like, there's nothing I can say. I can't say, no, you don't have jet lag. I'm not allowed to. You know, but no, she can't have that jet lag. Yeah, it went into my, I have like a list of the stupid and shitty excuses members of staff have given me for being ill.
Okay. Man. Well, I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that tangent. Let's get back into it. Yep. Guys, what have you been watching / up to?
Right, what have I been watching? I've watched a couple of bits on my own. Right, so I teased it a little bit earlier. I rewatched Don't Look Up, which I've kind of wanted to be rewatched for a while. But I've always kind of put off because it is 2 hours 20 minutes long, so it's an undertaking. And I remember enjoying Don't Look Up, but feeling quite kind of anxious during it, if that makes sense. Like when I rewatched The Big Short recently, and I've rewatched Big Short a few times. You watch it going, it feels kind of closer to a reality. Like the stupidity of it all feels real, because it kind of was. Whereas Don't Look Up is based around, it's a fabricated story rather than based around a true story. But you are watching it going, yeah, this is what would happen in this situation. You know, if we did discover a meteor that was going to destroy the world, you would get some kind of tech guy deciding that, well, no, what we need to do is just mine it for its minerals instead. So yeah, that does feel kind of on point. It's good. It's Don't Look Up, but it's not as good as the movies that came before it. and it's way too long. You could cut half an hour at this movie and have a much, much better movie. And there's an element of everybody that's in it is good in it, but it's almost like, with the exception of DiCaprio, they're all playing the worst parts of themselves. So there is an element of that is fun, but also you're kind of watching it going, yeah, but I don't think this is too far away from what you're like. At points. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's funny, but it is, there's maybe a little bit, you're looking at going, like, the hyper-conservative, ridiculous, like, Meryl Streep playing the President of the United States, and Jonah Hill is her idiot chief of staff, who also happens to be a son, and, like, the stupid shit that they're doing. You're watching it going, the problem is what's going on now is actually worse than the satire of a movie that is 5 years old. So, yeah. It's a little bit... Fucking hell. When you've outrun satire in only a couple of years, there's a little bit of a to it all. What else have I watched? Rewatched Molly's Game. I like Molly's Game. It's one of those movies that I can just watch.
Did you say we watched?
No, a rewatch.
Oh, rewatch.
Yeah, you didn't watch it.
No, I didn't watch it.
It's I'm fair to say it's Sorkin's directorial debut, yeah. And he writes it, and effectively, it is realistically all Molly's Game is. It effectively is people talking. That's all it is. But it's people talking. Like I have watched a lot of poker movies because I find them fascinating for some reason. But I cannot play poker and would not be able to tell you the rules of poker at all. Yet I have had dozens of movies that I have watched dozens of times explain it to me, and every time it's like I'm watching it anew.
Be honest.
What?
A large part of why you like this movie is, yes, it is just people talking, but it's whilst red-haired.
Yes, yeah.
And that's, you know...
Oh, yeah, you cast a different female lead and I would be less interested. But I enjoy spending 2 and a bit hours with Jessica Chastain.
She's not even good.
What? She's very good in this, though.
No, she's not. It's a boring film.
Right, cool. You didn't watch it. And Idris Elba is... Sir Idris Elba is really good in this. Like, he's quite... His patter that he has is really quite good. I find it fascinating that you've got Michael Cera playing effectively Tobey Maguire. Is fascinating. And him playing him as such a fucking douchebag, and you know that at some point Michael Cera has met Tobey Maguire in those situations, is fascinating. Everything's better when Bill Camp shows up in anything, because it's Bill Camp, and he's always great. Yeah, I mean, just a really strong cast, and a really good script. Yeah, I very much enjoyed this. My rewatch of it. What have you been watching, Bex? Then we'll circle back and we'll do our joint bits. I want to do our joint bits and then you can do your bits.
Well, I haven't watched anything on my own apart from binge watching American Gothic.
So do you want us to do our joint bits and then we can do your...
Silent Hill F, damn it.
Or do we do Silent Hill F now and we'll do our joint bits?
Well, we'll do the movies first and then...
God damn it.
We rewatched The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah. I mean, it's about as perfect a action film as you can get.
Yeah, it is very good. I think it's...
Hang on, so did I.
Oh, you did, didn't you? Yeah. I wonder where I got the idea for this. Yeah.
I think the issue is it's been kind of lovingly parodied, but parodied so many times that it's kind of... its cultural impact when you're not at that time watching it feels diluted. And then you're watching it, it's like, it's actually really fucking good.
Yeah, and it gave the world Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is great because she's adorable in this.
I mean, I feel like she'd probably been in stuff before this, no?
Not much.
Oh, really?
So we watched this with Lottie,
Yeah.
and it was like sitting next to an empty 4DX seat.
Ah, nice.
It was great. Like, she was well in, and like when it's like the bus is blown up and whatnot, and they're, you know, Bullock and Reeves are having chemistry and blah blah blah, and she was like, "Oh, that's the end of the film." Then I was like, "No, it's not."
No, fucking hell, it's not, mate.
No, there's some more stuff coming. She was like, "No, there's not. That's the end of the film." I was like, "I'm telling you, there's more." She didn't believe me. And then, like, when Dennis Hopper kidnapped Sandra Bullock, she was like, "Oh no!" And it was brilliant, man. Because like, Lots does this thing where she's like, "Yeah, I'll watch it, but I'm just gonna look up and down," and like, she'll be like, you can tell if she's into a film just based on like how much time she just spends like looking at her iPad. But this, it was like within like the first 5-10 minutes, the iPad was fucked off and she was just in. And yeah, I mean, it was great. Like I say, just like it was like a 4DX experience.
That's it. I mean, because it is just it. That's the thing with Speed. It's a little bit of coarse language, but it is kind of like it's the perfect 12A kind of movie for that. But it is incredibly. I mean, again, it spreads out its action set pieces quite well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
But it just trundles along at a really fucking, like, it gets up to a level and then just keeps going at that level. It is. If Die Hard didn't exist, it might be the quintessential perfect action movie. But Die Hard does exist.
Yeah.
I will say as well, that score doesn't get talked about enough.
No, it's
like,
a fucking good score.
That opening title sequence, it's already doing the main theme, and you're like, let's go. And then they do that like 2 or 3 more times through the film, and every single time it's let's go. Also, I will say, I forgot how late into the film Jeff Daniels actually gets blown up.
Yeah, it's really late down on it, yeah. I mean, he's done some... It's Mark Mancina, isn't it, who did the score for it?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that guy fucking rattled out some fucking good scores, to be fair. Yeah, he did the fucking True Romance score.
He did Moana with Lin-Manuel Miranda as well.
He did, yeah.
Like, it's a good score.
Fucking fair play. Speed's just fucking great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What else did we watch, Max?
We also watched...
I've got 2 more.
We watched War on Everyone.
Yeah, we watched War on Everyone. The John Michael McDonough movie that stars Alexander Skarsgård and Michael Pena. And also a wonderful turn from Caleb Landry Jones.
Yeah, he's very good in this.
Yeah, it's fucking just... It's such a fun movie to watch.
It was a first watch for me, which I'm not really sure why, because I really like Alexander Skarsgård. I enjoy how unserious he is about his role in the world.
Yeah, and this is an incredibly unserious movie.
Yeah.
Where you've basically just got him and Michael Pena as just outwardly corrupt cops.
Yeah, they just their family know they're corrupt.
Yeah,
it's like a whole thing.
Everybody knows they're corrupt.
Yeah.
And they're just wandering around. They're not even trying to solve any kind of case. They are literally just trying to steal.
Try to get that money back.
Steal the money that that has already been stolen, because they now think that it should be their money.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a very strange premise.
And it's got a really strange energy to it. I mean, Alexander Skarsgård chasing that jockey around, shouting, "Come here, little bastard," as he's flapping his wings at him, flapping his arms to make them like wings at him.
Yeah.
Then the guys. So there's a great scene where they're basically chasing this jockey around, and then dunking his head in water to get him to talk, to say where Theo James's character is, and his wig comes off, doesn't it?
It does.
And Skarsgård just stops, dunking him, and he's just looking at the wig. And Peña's character takes over, doing the talking, as the guy just starts giving him up. But Skarsgård's just looking at this wig in this perplexed kind of way.
Yeah.
And then there's a wonderful moment where they go to Iceland for some reason.
Oh, you missed out the bit about him trying to put the man's wig back on.
Oh, he tries to put the wig back on, but
and then he throws it on.
Yeah. There's a great bit where they go to Iceland and they're trying to find a guy called Reggie. And then they have the realisation while they're stood there going, actually, we haven't come with we kind of just got a plane to go to Iceland to find him. We haven't come with a plan on how to find him. How are we going to actually find him? It's like, I don't know, but oh wait, there he is. And he's literally just in front of them.
Now Michael Peña's like, well, how many black people do you think there are in Iceland? And Skarsgård's like, yeah, but what we're going to do, just stand there and just hope we see him. Yeah, oh, there he is.
It's just such a McDonough script. The film is solid, but the script is just fucking great. He's not quite as biting as his brother. I don't think. I think Martin's got the more of the gut punch bitiness to him. Whereas I do think that that Johnny is a little bit. He's got more of the just fun to him. His films are a lot funnier, but still have a kind of biting edge to them. Within this one, spoilers. I know we don't normally spoiler as much films that. What is it? But fuck it. You've had 10 years to watch War and Everybody, people. It's a good movie, but Skarsgård's character, where he basically kind of adopts this kid, who's the son of somebody who's been killed that we're looking for.
Yeah.
And he doesn't he just basically takes him into his care rather than sending him into the system for the time being while he's a witness. But when he finds out that he's been basically sexually abused on camera for entertainment that it was his dad who took him there. You've got all of that outright kind of silliness and fun bits, but then it hones in on this quite serious matter and deals with it in a really kind of not even tender way, but in a we're going to pull out all the serious, we're pulling on all the seriousness now.
Yeah. We're
not going to make light of this. And then it just what you actually get is just an outright anger. There's no we're going to go and you just get rage from it. And it's almost like that is what people would like to do to these people. And then, literally, you get Skarsgård shooting Caleb Landry Jones' dick off. I think Caleb Landry Jones just wardrobing this deserved an Academy Award on its own.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
And then, what else did we watch, Bex?
So the other one, I believe, that you're referring to is we watched True Confessions.
We watched True Confessions, yeah.
Yeah.
This was a you suggestion, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Yeah, I was reading a 12 best Robert Duvall movies one, and I was like, oh, that looks good. I like Robert De Niro, I like Robert Duvall, and I like the Black Dahlia case. So, yeah, fuck it, let's watch it.
You love the Black Dahlia case.
I really do, yeah. It is very... It's kind of my jam. Oddly, for a crime case where someone just literally gets chopped in half.
Yep.
This isn't really it doesn't get very deep into
No,
the crime. It's very much more actor-led, and it's about the your brother, the Monsignor, your brother, the policeman.
Yeah.
It's very much about their relationship and who they are as people rather than the actual case itself. But it's still really really fucking good.
Yeah.
It just doesn't delve very deep into the actual crime itself.
No, so I think when you mentioned it, I mentioned about it being Black Dahlia, my brain kind of went,
Is it?
is it? I don't think it is, you know. And it's because, I think I'd last watched this maybe, probably 30 years ago. I don't remember quite. I remember liking it. I remember it being a very good De Niro performance.
Yeah.
Which, it is a very good De Niro performance, and it's also a very good Robert Duvall performance. And then you've also got Charles Durning turning up and giving a great performance as kind of the ex-mobster trying to become be
but
legit,
also still being dodgy.
but also still being dodgy.
Yeah.
And that you De Niro's Monsignor being very much like he knows that the guy used to be dodgy, but is exploiting the fact that he's trying to buy his way into legitimacy by donating to the Catholic Church. So he's very much exploiting that, but he kind of knows that there's only so much road that they can go down onto, and they're hitting the end of that road. And then you've got Duvall's character that plays a detective that used to be a bagman for this gangster.
Yeah.
And doesn't like him because of the way that he treated other people within the business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Namely, a madam of a brothel that he seemed to have a thing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless her.
But yeah, it's pretty. It's. I think something like occurred to me when we reviewed Sorcerer on the show about the rhythms of cinema and how that differently they are. And this, 1981, but it feels. It is a 1981 film, but it does feel like a 70s movie, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There is definitely that element to it. I think it might have actually have been shot. Yeah, it was shot, I think, in 1980. And it was, I think, literally, De Niro finished shooting Raging Bull.
Yeah.
And then went literally a few weeks into True Confessions.
Yeah.
So it was, and there was something weird about the fact that he'd, because obviously he got Boxer Buff to play Jake LaMotta, and then they shut down production of Raging Bull for 3 weeks, and he literally just fucked off to Sicily and drank beer and ate pasta and came back fat for Jake LaMotta. But then he had literally, I think it was something crazy, like he had 2 or 3 weeks to then lose his Jake LaMotta weight and get down to looking like the weight, because he said I looked too old and looked too fat, so I couldn't play what was supposed to be a young, smart,
dynamic Monsignor.
looking priest. And so he basically was like, I then went from eating all of this food to literally for 3 weeks I just drank orange juice, water, and ate a can of tuna and ate an apple every day. Incidentally, the same diet that Christian Bale used to took all the weight off the Machinist. But yeah, that's what he did for 3 weeks. That's all he ate in a day, was 1 green apple and a tin of tuna.
It's crazy.
It is bonkers. I mean, it's a good movie, but it does have a real tick-along pace to it.
Yeah.
And then, who is it? Who's the guy who plays his partner in it? Is it Kenneth McMillan? Yeah. The actor there, who... He was one of those guys who cropped up, he was in, Serpico and Dog Day Afternoon. And and he cropped up in like things like Amadeus and bits like that. He was very much that's that guy from that thing of the 80s. He turns up and delivers some just really great fucking lines. Like, what is it he calls... He refers to a lady's private area as... is it like a joy... like a joy trail or something like that?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Candle in the joy trail.
Yeah, he put a candle up a joy trail. And it's like... but the thing is, even the people around him kind of go, oh, come on. And he just kind of shrugs. Yeah, it's a good movie, but interesting going back and rewatching something that just... I mean, what I will say is also looks fucking great and sounds great.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. To be fair, I was a bit like, this is a lot more of a people study than a crime study.
Yeah.
But then once I kind of got over that kind of element of it and got into it, it's very engaging.
I think what the film does is it makes you think all the way through it that De Niro's like young priest, that he's all about the power and that's going to corrupt him. But then the minute he's given the decision to make where he has to sort of decide between... because he's not done anything technically wrong. So he gets implicated not in the actual murder of this girl.
Just having known her.
It's basically that he knew her, that he'd met her. And that's it. But the people that were around him, although they had nothing to do with the murder, they were taking advantage in other ways, let's say. But knowing that literally it been announced that the Monsignor knew that De Niro's character knew and had met her, that would ruin his... It would ruin his credibility, no matter, even that he did nothing wrong and it was a chance encounter. That he actually helped her. She was hitchhiking and they picked her up.
Yeah.
And that was it. But given the chance where it's I cannot or I can do it, because if I am implicated in this, it gets these people who were doing things wrong, it ruins their reputations and ruins their lives. That's a good thing. He doesn't blink for a second.
No.
He's like, yeah, do it. So you all the time you're thinking this is a story about power corrupting, and that's it, and it isn't. And then you get at the end where he basically admits that I don't even really believe in God as a priest, but he's like, but I do believe in the church and the good that it can do. And that's where I've got to focus my energy. Good film. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Enjoyed my rewatch of it.
Yeah. So I played the rest of Silent Hill F.
It's weird thing to call it Silent Hill fuck.
Just before we sort of get into it, what did you think of it from the brief bits that you watched, Mark?
Fucking grim, mate.
You came in at a real weird point in the game, didn't you?
Several weird points. Every point, it was like, you know, whenever you were watching a film when you were young, and like your parents would come in, it would always be when there was tits on screen.
Yeah.
Like, it'd always be an awkward moment. You'd pause it, turn around and go, what? And then you'd turn around and go, there's tits. It would always be that. It literally, every time I walked in and sat down, I was like, what the fuck is that?
You didn't like the baddies, did you?
Didn't like the baddies, no. There's one that's just a bunch of heads taped together.
Yeah. Yeah, and they make like a crying noise, like babies crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gets just... Why does she get a wolf arm? And then her face peeled off.
Fox arm.
Fox arm.
She just get her face peeled off.
Yeah.
She loves it though.
And there's a nurse that's got boobs out, but then her bum's in the wrong place.
Not a nurse.
I'm pretty sure she was a nurse.
No, she's just
She had a little nurse's hat.
She didn't.
Fairly sure she did.
It's just a collection of body parts.
Grim.
There's Knife Legs McGee.
But yeah, that Knife Legs guy.
How's he doing?
She's doing Knife Leggy.
Yeah. honestly, it just looked bonkers.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, you've got to play it through like 6 times and do various things to actually see all the endings.
Yeah, so it just ends.
Yeah, I was there for the ending actually, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And it ended, and so I turned around back and went, "Wait, was that it? Like, that's it? You must be so pissed off."
Yeah. It wasn't a satisfying ending.
Didn't look it, mate.
I've read the endings, and they kind of sound like they're a bit. Well, it's this, but no, actually, it's this, but no, actually, it's this, and like every time you play it through, there's stuff in it that's slightly different that kind of gives you a bit more what's actually going on.
There's a post credits on a game.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, just to speak to that. I get it. You pay a lot for games nowadays, and people want replay value. That's fine. You know, yes, have extra bits, have extra endings that you can get. Blah 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 blah. Don't have the initial ending that you get when you play it through on a first play. It just stops, and then there's a post credit scene that suggests that it was all just you were having a psychotic break and murdered everyone at your wedding.
Was the game fun to play at least?
Yeah, and that's the annoying thing, is like it has replay value because it is a really good game. There's bits that you come out of it and you're like, that's weird. What did that mean? And then again, reading up on it, apparently it explains more and more of the story the more you replay it.
You mean you've got to replay?
That's it. It's a lot of time to invest.
It's not even the time. It's just replaying something that you've kind of probably just played and doing the same level bits.
Yeah, because the main body of the game is going to be basically the same.
Well, that'd be boring.
Well, it is if you have to replay it like 4 or 5 times to get the full story.
Yeah, that feels a little bit like...
You should get the meat of everything on your first playthrough, and then, I don't know, you get some extra garnishes if you play it through again. You
get some sides.
Yeah. You shouldn't have to replay it 5 times to get the meat.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit angry with it, but at the same time I really fucking enjoyed it. But now I feel a little like I would have replayed this quite happily. Mm-hmm. Now I feel like I have to. I don't want to.
It's a fair one.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like it's forcing me to replay it.
Do you know one thing that did blow my mind?
What?
You paused it during a cutscene and it paused.
Yeah, Mark didn't realise that in modern games you can pause during cutscenes.
Okay.
Like, paused, I was like, well, what are you doing? Because you went to go to the room to grab something, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like, but the cutscene! You went, yeah, I've paused it. I think, what? Holy fucking shit.
I think you should just YouTube that shit. Just YouTube the endings.
But it's not just the endings, it's throughout the game as well.
There's different bits in there. That's a bit of a jip, that.
It is, yeah. I mean, I probably will YouTube the endings and watch all the endings, because I'm not going to replay it more than a couple of times as a matter of course. I might, obviously, like 6 months' time, I might come back to it and replay it because I want to replay it. I'm not going to replay it 5 fucking times because I want to see all the different endings. That's unhinged. I do very much want to see the UFO ending, because obviously Silent Hill games have UFO endings, and this one's apparently like a manga situation, which sounds great.
Sounds good.
But yeah, I'm not being bullied into replaying something 5 times in a row because of endings and stuff. And that's how it kind of feels. But to actually sort of discuss the game itself, it's fucking mint. The mythology in it's great. The design is beautiful.
It is a good looking game, to be fair.
The actual... What I don't like about games, and this is just me as a gamer, if you have to do real sophisticated button combinations to win a fight, I am not going to play your game.
I will not play your game if I have to do sophisticated button things to do anything. Like, why would we have this many buttons now? What was wrong with 3? What was wrong with ABC?
I mean, that wouldn't work. But like in this, the fight mechanics are R1 for a light attack and R2 for a heavy attack.
Yeah, that's what you want.
I'm alright with that. That's fine.
That's what you want.
You have a dodge button as well.
Dodge a wrench and dodge a ball.
So it's not overcomplicated, that element of it. Yeah, in it just there's some psychological shit going on. It's like a coming of age kind of story. So it's Hinako kind of trying to move on into adulthood without losing who she is, and I mean ultimately failing because she goes fucking postal at her wedding and kills everyone. It would appear from the post credits. So yeah, but it's really fucking good. The ending made me angry, and then reading that you have to replay it an extra 4 times to get all of the information is a bit like, oh right, okay.
Fair.
What I will say from somebody who doesn't really play modern games,
or even first player modern games.
Yeah. It looked good. What I did see of it, gnarly and ghastly, but
ghastly, just utterly ghastly.
That was interesting word.
I think it's apt.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair.
But yeah, it does look good. There is a lot of I got the mythology going across from it and going, this is a bit fucking weird, mate.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, she's basically she's entering into an arranged marriage, and she has to psychologically kill off her childhood friends and her mother and father to be adult
They
enough.
were real fucking pricks, those guys.
They were, to be fair, though. Yeah. Yeah.
What have you been
What's
watching?
out? And 8, Resident Evil Requiem on Friday. Apparently it's great.
Yeah.
So say the reviews. So, yeah, a few things. Obviously, we covered Speed. Right, yeah. So I think I mentioned last week that I was partway through the 4:30 movie, which I was enjoying, and then I stopped enjoying it. That film, second half, is real fucking... Oh, God. Alright, and now it's just going to be this guy with the girl, and that was it. The guy's not charming.
No.
Smith cast him because he was shagging his daughter, and yeah, just no. And then that brings me.
Yeah, I think there's one there's a phone conversation that he has early on with her where you go, oh, I can see why he's kind of charming, and then you realise, oh no, that was just Smith's script that was charming.
Yeah, and it was like I kind of thought it was going to be all right, and then they're gonna kind of find out that actually they don't really know each other and they're both going different paths, because she's like, oh, you're really into movies, and I thought that was going to be oh, okay. Then he has a scene later on with the girl who works at the cinema, and like they're vibing, and then she's like, you need to be it was weird. Like, you need to be a filmmaker. Like, you're a filmmaker. You're a filmmaker. Blah, 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 you're a filmmaker. And then at the end, yeah, he gets the girl. And then the end scene, or like just mid-credits, is he's on a bench with his friends and the girl. And he's really nervous about a job interview. And they're like G'ing him up in like, you were made for this, blah, blah, blah. And then it's a shot and it's the quick stop. And it's just like, what? That doesn't actually make any sense whatsoever.
No.
Like, it's basically, right, okay, forget about the filmmaking shit, go work in a convenience store. And I know it's supposed to be like semi-autobiographical, and, you know, he worked in the quick stop, and,
but it
you
doesn't
know, so it's like,
feel like that up to that point. Like, it's semi-biographical.
No, you have to know Kevin Smith's story to actually get what they're doing there. Which is Kevin Smith basically going that the only people who are going to watch the 4:30 movie are people who know my films, which is probably right, but maybe don't make your films that way. So I then stuck on Clerks 3 because I just really, really wanted to be jabbed violently in the dick. Clerks 3 is shit and has aged like a very stinky cheese. I gave that film the benefit of the doubt in the cinema, and it's the first time since I watched it. That film is how many years old? It is 4 years old. Barely 4 years old. And there is a large part of it that is to do with NFTs. And that feels like it's 10 years old at this point.
This is the issue with modern Smith, is he has to almost force these zeitgeist things into his movies, and it makes them, it almost age stamps them
in time.
Yeah, and I think that is a real issue, and you don't even need the Elias and his mini-me, which is actually the kid from 4:30 movie. You don't need that at all in the movie. It adds absolutely nothing to the rest of the movie, but it brings it down.
And Brian O'Halloran, like, bless him, it's not his fault. Like, there wouldn't be a Clerks 3 without him. The stuff that Kevin Smith is making him do in this film is just way beyond his reach as an actor. And he tried his best, but him against Rosario Dawson is like Erling Haaland against a fucking still drunk 45-year-old goalkeeper in the Sunday League. I felt bad for him. It's not like he's shit, but it's just like, mate, that's not your fault. That's not your fault. Kevin Smith should not have written that part for you, where you've got to mourn not only the death of your wife, but the fact she was pregnant at the time. Like, and then him and Randall basically have like the same kind of heart attack, and then the stuff where Dante is basically just watching Clerks and Clerks 2 in his mind palace with Rosario Dawson, and it's just like, right, we can go now. What? I get that. I don't know. It must have been like cathartic for Smith to write it, but how have you just ended Clerks 3 with Dante fucking dying and leaving Randall to him like by himself, and just this like random heart attack takes him out? And I mean, there's a line earlier on where like the doctor says to Dante, maybe you should take better care of yourself or something. So it is portended. But then you've got that, and then like you say, you've got Elias, and you got his like creepy fucking mate. And then the rest of it is just this like self-referential and reverential how I made Clerks, which it's like really, really up its own arse, but sincerely up its own arse. And I swear I read a recent interview where he is now taking the piss out of himself for making it. And this is the thing with Kevin Smith, is like eventually he just takes the piss out of himself for making stuff, and it's just like, oh, aren't I a fucking idiot? And it's just like, for the last 20 years, 80% of the time, yes, he fucking is. But God, he speaks well about stuff. God, he's interesting to listen to.
This is the issue. I mean, Brian Aaron literally he wanted to make Clerks 3 as like this cathartic experience. Brian Aaron said he'd only do it if he killed him off. He was like, I need to get it off the table so that you can never convince me to do this again.
Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, all right, in that case, maybe it is Brian O'Halloran's fault. Where it's like, all right, Kevin Smith's like, all right, if you're going to make me do that, I'm going to write the most fucking emotionally wrenching shit where I'm going to feel embarrassed shooting you do this. If that's what you want, then fine.
What? Like, genuinely, I'd love to sit down with Smith and just say, can you just write a movie that is for people, that is you writing a movie that your age should write, and stop trying to include shit that your kid likes.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, Jeff Anderson, who has historically been the person it's been hard to convince to do this shit, he just slips into Randall like a glove.
Oh yeah,
it's like he's doing his thing. He's great. Bizarre, just bizarre fucking film, and you know, like Welcome to the Black Parade at the start. I'm a mark for that shit, and yet that also feels a bit. Why the fuck are you playing Welcome to the Black Parade at the start of Clerks 3?
It fits, but there's also an element of it of, mate, you will have been how old when that song came out?
No, exactly. I mean, because that film came out, what, like...
93?
After Clerks 2?
Oh, God, yeah. It must be. What is it? Have a look. The Black Parade. 2006. So that might have been around... That might have been around Clerks 2 times, to be fair.
Yeah.
But it's not referenced... It's the same year as Clerks 2.
There's no connection to the Kevin Smith world whatsoever. It's just a random... I think it's like, oh, carry on.
Yeah, it's the carry on bit, yeah.
But, okay, fine. I will just say very, very quickly, Donna and I were out on Saturday night, and we were... I was banned from WhatsApp over the weekend, so I didn't tell you guys this. We went to a fantasy ball thing where I was dressed as a Viking.
Nice. Oh man, I need to see some pictures of that.
And alright, actually, 2 ticks. I'll put that in our chat now.
Was it a good night?
Oh yeah, I had a great time. Hang on. Yeah, I didn't have my furs on, but there you go. And literally, we were out dancing. I can't remember what I was playing, and I just said to her, like, "Oh, I'll tell you what, if the Black Parade comes on now, I'm going to pop off." And then literally the piano started playing. And it was just like, let's go! It was fun. But yeah, Clerks 3. Absolute sack of shit. Like, honestly, I think there was just, like, I had real goodwill going into it. It's like, fuck me, Clerks 3. And then it's that. But hey, Jeff Anderson's in the pocket. And I think Rosario Dawson's actually good as well, even though she's barely in it. Okay, then the last one for me is The Mask. Because it was on Amazon Prime, and I was like, fuck it, Saturday morning, I'll watch The Mask.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cracking, man. Like, Carey, Ace Ventura, The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, all in the same year. Holy fucking shit.
It wasn't even like it was just the same year. It was about 3 months.
Yeah, it was a short period of time. Just like really, really fun, kind of dark in places, like really skirting the PG rating, and also like Edge City. That city, the production design of it all, it is ace. Like, it just feels like this kind of like slightly scuzzy Miami but rainy kind of place that just feels lived in, and like the Coco Bongo Club. It is, yeah, it's cracking. And Peter Green as the villain. I mean, like the rest in peace, Peter Green. he's great as well. Just absolute fucking scumbag.
You've got to say,
yeah, big.
As an introduction to cinema as well, the Cameron Diaz entrance is incredible.
Holy shit!
It is. Name me a better movie star entrance than Cameron Diaz in The Mask, and just the way they react to Jim Carrey and the other guy, where it's literally doing like the dolly zoom thing with them like twice, because it's just like, she's hot. No, she's really, really fucking hot. Like, the camera is reacting to how hot she is.
I actually watched. Somebody asked on a thing that Cameron Diaz was doing recently about that and how she thinks, how does she feel like it's aged, and she's very much like, have you seen me? Like, I actually didn't look like that. They made me up, but that is me. So there's no, what is it? She's like, it is one of cinema's. I get constantly told it's one of cinema's greatest ever entrances. And you damn that, everything I have is because of that shot. So do I think that? Do I look badly underneath that? No, it's brilliant. It's been great.
It's bananas, but also she's really, really, really charming in it.
Yeah, she's fun. She's funny.
But she really was at that time in her career, though, wasn't she? She was just a fucking delight.
She's a good comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that is an issue that you get with some actresses that end up being pushed forward because of their appearance more than their actual talent. Is it gets lost that they're really fucking good comedians. You know, Cameron Diaz is a really good comedian. Jennifer Aniston falls into it. Jennifer Aniston is a really good comedian. But she became a haircut.
Yeah.
And you've got all that, and then you got the bit where the dog gets the mask and he pisses on the henchman. You know, it's something for everyone.
Yeah.
And honestly, the dog as well, his balls are out. Like, it's like he's rocking a pair, that dog, throughout the entire fucking film.
Oh yeah,
great.
they don't censor those balls.
Like, his flaccid dick is like 5% of his, like, the size of his entire body. Let's do it. So let's finish up tonight's episode with Cold Storage, directed by Johnny Campbell and written by David Coep, based on his novel. Apparently.
It is, yeah, based on his novel.
Yeah. Okay, stars Joe Keery, Georgina Campbell, Liam Neeson, Leslie Manville, Saoirse Bacon, and Vanessa Redgrave. Like I said, fucking weird cast. When a highly dangerous fungus escapes from a secret laboratory, a former bioterrorism agent is called back into action alongside two young employees. He must confront an invisible and out-of-control threat. Mark, Cold Storage. Trailers first appeared in 1973 and it is finally out. What did we think of the 54 years in the making Cold Storage?
I mean, yeah, while it was in Cold Storage, you know, we had Return of the Living Dead, which is almost the same movie at points. I had a lot of fun with Cold Storage. It's very much wearing its influences on its sleeve. Its story is paper thin. In terms of what actually is going on in the crux of it all. But everybody that you spend any time with, pretty much, is quite fun to spend time with. You know, I think Joe Keery he is from Stranger Things, isn't he?
Yeah.
I made that up, right. I think he's going to go on to have a very good kind of like, he's going to crop up in shit. Thing.
Good singer too.
Yeah, he's actually fair. Yeah, and anytime you see an interview with him, seems like a good dude. You know, he seems just quite kind of like chill towards it all. I don't think he's going to end up in like a big franchise or anything like that. And if he does, I think it'll be by accident. He's very much one of those where, do you know what? I've made my nut. I'm just going to crop up in things that are interesting. And it almost feels a little bit like, oh, you're like, to use a terminology that the kids use, you're an Elijah Wood regen, aren't you? And that just kind of seems like what he's going to end up being. But yeah, he's fun to spend time with. What's her name? He's also quite fun to spend time with. Georgie and Campbell. And then, yeah, you've got fucking Liam Neeson and Leslie Manville as the, the
G-men.
army G-men that you never partnership that you never thought you needed. Fun. It's fun. It's grim at points as well, but it never.
Really is.
I don't think it ever has. It's icky and grim. It's never. It's never nasty.
Original Return of the Living Dead grim.
Yeah.
Like, it don't ever feel real.
No. But yeah, yeah, I had a good amount of fun with it. I mean, fucking having Liam Neeson just like his back just go.
Yeah.
And he's just laid there.
Yeah.
But you're also still thinking, I reckon we could still kick that guy's ass from there. It plays quite well on Liam Neeson's, now reputation as just being, the weird action star that he became. That he literally is just too old for this shit.
Yeah.
And his back's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Leslie Manville going, oh shit, my son's car.
Yeah.
It's quite fun. Yeah, I had a good time with it. What did everyone else think?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was really down for this because even from the trailer, it gives Return of the Living Dead.
It wears its influences firmly on its
vibes,
sleeve, doesn't it?
Which I love that film. So zany, stupid, gross horror is very much something I'm here for, and it's everything you said. Basically, it's fun. It's well acted. All the characters are quite root forable. That you're supposed to root for. The bit where like the fiance turns up and
the baby daddy,
and there's like something rattling in the boot of the car, and you're like, what the fuck has he got in the back of the car? And he's calling Mrs. something or other, and it turns out to be a cat.
And I literally was saying, that's a cat. It's 100% a cat.
Loved that. Very much enjoyed that. He's quite good at his little bit as well. Just like, obviously the makeup does a lot of the heavy lifting, but like the fucking vacant expression and the actual like physical acting that he does once he's zombified is great. I really enjoyed the bit where it tracks like how the mold got out of the lab.
Yeah.
Just really fucking enjoyed it. Really, really loved it.
Good.
Good laugh. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much there. Like, not an absolute banger. Could have done with a bit more Joe Keery and Georgina Campbell kind of like talking and having a bit of chemistry, to be honest.
Yeah.
Even though I say that, and then I also thought it took a while to ramp up, so I'm being a contradictory fucker. Like, it felt like the cold open, they needed to do that, because otherwise nothing gnarly would happen for like half the film.
Yeah.
But then it really, really goes for it.
Mm.
It takes an age to get from 0 to 60, but then going from 60 to 100 is lightning.
Yes.
Which is odd, but I suppose you'd prefer to have it that way. But yeah, like, nicely nasty. Keery and Campbell have chemistry. Neeson and Manville have good, just like co-worker friendly energy. Vanessa Redgrave, what the fuck? Like, just what the fuck? Why?
Why's she in it?
Why is she in this, in that role?
Because the thing is,
like, so weird.
You think, she's going to have a big part to play in, like, the final third. Nope. Nope. It's so odd.
Johnny Campbell, must know someone or be married to someone, or or they're all mates with David Coep and was just like, yeah, all right, you wrote the book, fine, we'll be in the film for you. I don't know.
It wouldn't surprise me.
There's a story behind the casting.
It wouldn't surprise me if fucking Vanessa Redgrave lives next door to David Koepp.
Exactly. But hey, look, get overqualified actors to do these roles, and then do these roles in a way where it doesn't feel like it's beneath them, and they're giving it a go. They're having some fun with it.
That's it. I mean, it made me go, do you know what? Leslie Manville should just be in more things, because she's always fucking brilliant when she's in anything. And I've seen her do comedy before, and she's funny. She's just an all-rounder. It's. I mean, like I say, whenever you see her turn up in anything, she's fucking great.
Yeah, and even like the way that like the infection spreads, like I really like the idea of just like it takes over their bodies, and then they just want to get really high up. So when they basically explode, it spreads as far as possible. Yeah, so that absolutely tracks. It's good fun. It feels like a film from 40 years ago, and that's a compliment.
Yeah, it does. It's very much this film does exactly what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
I will say, needed a better title.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's not cold storage. That's not getting anyone to it, but hey, like a very, very, very good 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a mild 8 out of 10 for me. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely not shit. It's a real,
for sure.
It's a really fun movie, and it had the potential to be a bit of a, that's fine, but I kind of want it to end now. Whereas I wasn't like, this is fine, I want it to end now. I do think that it maybe could have been a little bit pacier at points, but I also don't think I was ever bored.
No.
In fact, no, I don't. I was never bored.
No.
But I do. But it is. It's all based around the fact that everybody in it is really good and really fun to spend time with. So that's good. If you'd have got a generic skin job to be in the Joe Carey role, it might not have been fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see why people kind of
vibe with him.
Yeah. The character, you can see why people get on with him, because he just seems like, he seems like that. And him just sort of saying, tend to chat a little bit too much. But it'd just be a personality defining thing for him. And he just does.
What is it she calls him? Look, is it loquacious?
Loquacious, yeah. But he's just like chill about it. It's like, I talk a little bit too much. People have said that. Yeah.
No, really enjoyed it. This will definitely get rewatched.
Yeah, that's a good thing as well. It's 95 minutes before credits. Our audience poll: 50%, definitely not shit. 50% shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Cold storage, fun. Mark, questions.
Dylan asks us, a little while back I asked the question, which franchise would stick the landing better for its final film? Mission Impossible or The Fast and Furious? Everyone was pretty clear that it would be Mission Impossible. Is this still your position?
Oh, Dylan, you've been holding that one.
This is after we mentioned the fact that nobody's talking about the fact that Fast 11, has a release date and start shooting later on this year. So it is happening.
So the thing is, I think the folks behind Fast X know what the reaction was. The fact it's taken this long to, get to production would seem to say that maybe they're acknowledging things and they're righting wrongs. Whereas the problem with The Final Reckoning was Macquarie was basically putting his fingers in his ears and going, my process works, la 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 la. So, there is potential, but Fast X is starting from a lower point
really low
than
bar, yeah.
That's what I was going to say. The bar is lower for
Possible was. Yes. So I'm a little 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, which is definitely different from what I would have said before. But I mean, it's a little bit. What would you prefer, herpes or gonorrhea?
I have a feeling that Fast 11 might actually be one of those where you go, do you know what? That was absolute, oh my god, what the fuck have I just watched? But it also might be a bit of fun.
Yeah, which Mission Impossible wasn't.
Failed to be that.
I genuinely think it's one of the most disappointing movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
And I mean, you weren't even that into Dead Reckoning either.
No.
Yeah.
Just what a fucking wet fart way to go out on that franchise.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
I mean, it's the wettest of farts as well, where it is just like light brown shit all over the place.
Yeah, it's sprayed the shorts, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What are we covering next week?
Could you if Fast 11 is good, Vin Diesel will break containment and he won't be able to be stopped.
That's the issue. But the problem
That's the problem.
It has the potential to be like perfectly decent. It doesn't have to be amazing. It has to be perfectly. It has to be 7.5 out of 10, but land the marketing well enough to get a lot of people to go and see it.
Just if they can stick the landing of the end of that film, but it's a return to street racing in the next one, then yes, it will be better than Dead Reckoning. If they can actually connect those dots, then yes.
Yeah. It's whether or not they can connect the dots of the world is about to end, but instead of dealing with that, let's go do some street racing.
Which it actually could be. It could be that Momoa is just like, you know what, you survived all my plans. Now I'm just going to get really good at street racing and beat you in a street race.
Which he actually did in that film anyway.
That's a fair point. Fucking out. Right. Next week, we're covering Scream 7.
Yep.
It comes out tomorrow, and there's no reviews.
No.
I forgot that it came out tomorrow. And then was looking earlier at what was on the horizon, what we were covering next week. So I looked to it down and was like, oh, fucking hell, Scream. Oh. But yeah, the fact that nobody's talking about it is a little bit worrying. Is there an Umbongo on it?
Oh, mate, there's an Umbongo on it. Yeah, for sure.
That's never good.
Literally, it's out tomorrow.
That's never good.
No, it's the fact that it's an Umbongo, and in 24 hours' time, I'm literally going to be sat in the cinema watching Scream 7.
Yeah.
Is not good.
It's an 18.
Which, yeah, it's going to be not. I mean, look, it's Kevin Williamson, for fuck's sake. You know, like, there's promise.
I'm really fucking hyped. I'm tempted to go see this tomorrow and make you come with me to see it. What's it? Oh no, hang on, no, that's the wrong one. What? No, hang on, is 4DX the one that breaks your bones?
Yeah.
Which is the stupid one where it's got fins.
Screen X.
Screen X, yeah, we're not doing that. They're showing it in 4DX at 8 PM tomorrow.
Go see it in 4DX, go on, it'll be fun.
I am genuinely tempted.
Yeah.
And then we go see Epic over the weekend.
What?
The Elvis Presley one.
Are we going to see Epic?
Oh.
I want to see it.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm not doing that. Yeah.
Baz Luhrmann doing more Elvis shit, which from the trailer looks like he's just gone, oh, you think all that shit about the Vegas shows like was just made up and I just came up with that out of thin air, dear. I've got the fucking footage, motherfuckers.
That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks mint.
Yeah,
fair play to Baz Luhrmann. Do that shit, buddy. Go on, why not?
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to watch it in the cinema, but you do you. Well done.
I'm devastated it's not in IMAX because we're going through to what's it on the weekend, aren't we? We could have seen it in IMAX after we'd been for biscuits and gravy for breakfast.
I think so. Yeah.
Nice.
But it's not showing. It's just in standard. Despite the trailer being all like, "Oh my god, see it in IMAX!" It's showing everywhere. No, it's
It
not.
was it was in IMAX here this past weekend.
Well, fuck you, Cardiff.
Yeah, well, yeah, fair enough. I mean, this week as well. Also, The Testament of Anne Lee is out, but
No.
showtimes are like super limited, and you know it kind of feels like it's already disappeared. So hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need that.
yeah, no, all right, fair enough, understood. But yeah, Scream 7. We'll see.
Yeah.
There we are.
Fucking hyped.
You're looking for yeah.
I am
am I.
really excited for Scream 7.
I don't like Neve Campbell.
She has questionable things to say about you.
Good. I wouldn't want her to have nice things to say about me.
I want an explanation of how she was pushing a pushchair with a kid in it in a film 5 years ago, and now that kid is a teenager who is a potential victim in a Scream film. Also, I want more than 3 killers. I want 5 killers. I want half the cast to be a ghost face.
I want 7 killers. 1 for each Scream film.
I genuinely don't care about timeline and logic. It's a Scream movie.
Right, and final predictions on Matthew Lillard. I am going to say he is not real. He is some sort of AI deepfake somehow.
I think he's
That
real.
would be boring, wouldn't it?
I think he's real, and I think
It
it's
would
been.
be.
I
think,
don't want to watch another movie that mentions anything about AI for at least a year.
It's going to happen. In some way, this film is going to have some AI deepfake shit. Even though in Scream 3, they had him have a voice changer that could make him do whatever fucking voice he wanted. So they've already done it.
I think he's going to be in it. He's actually going to be in it.
I say everyone just needs to stop trying to yuck my yum and let me have Scream 7 and then look
I
forward to
don't
it.
think anyone is.
I want Matthew Lillard
no.
back. Stop trying to convince me he's not going to be there.
It's the fact that apparently Scott Foley, who was the killer in Scream 3, is also in it.
Yeah, and what's her name? Hayden Panettiere. And she
Wasn't she in the last
died,
one?
didn't she? In the last one.
No, she didn't die.
Oh, did she not? I thought she did.
No.
I just don't know. I really hope it isn't just a voice thing. I really hope he's back. And the embargo kind of suggests to me that they're trying to keep something secret.
Possibly.
But they could always just do an NDA. Like, they could always make them just go, if you reveal this, then we will sue you.
Oh, it still gets out though, doesn't it? It can anonymously get out.
I'm
hoping it's because they're trying to keep something on the down low rather than it's because it's shit.
I'm now thinking, it's going to be good to go and see it tomorrow before it fully gets released.
Oh my god, are we going to do it in 4DX?
Yeah, I can do it in 4DX.
Fucking high five, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'll do it in 4DX.
So excited.
Yeah.
Let's book it now.
Yeah.
Hey, look, do you know what? Neve Campbell got like $7 million for doing this. You go get that fucking bag. Good for you.
No. Neve Campbell does not deserve
You leave her alone.
money. Or happiness.
Right. Okay.
He's a miserable bastard, isn't he?
8 o'clock
Fucking hell,
4DX.
look at that screen.
What? Is it busy?
Yeah, man.
Is it?
We might not be able to.
Oh.
I don't think there's 2 seats together.
Let's have a little look.
Apart from right at the front, and I aren't doing that.
Let's have a little look.
Not
Oh,
really.
bloody hell, yeah.
Yeah, man.
It was busy in the screening I booked as well.
Wait, the ones towards the back there? I think the ones towards the back there. Oh, they're not available.
No, you can't pick them.
Oh.
Oh, devastating.
Oh, we might not be at work.
Opening night, innit?
Yeah.
It's because the thing is as well, it's like they're not doing shows during the day tomorrow. They literally start at 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
I'm just having a look at the 7 o'clock and I want to see what that's like as well.
Hang on, are we still recording?
Yeah, why?
Is this still
Yeah.
the show?
Yeah.
Oh, poor listeners.
Yeah.
Right, let's do this off air.
No, they live this shit.
No. Bye, everyone.
No, I mean, Becky just showed a photo. There's not that many seats. Thank you very much, guys. We're back with Screen 7 next week. Mark, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Becky, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Becky says, Neve Campbell, fuck you. Bye. No, Mark does.
Mark does. Becky does.
I do indeed. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.